Recording sale returns using credit notes. From the gateway of Tally, select Vouchers. Verify that the entry date is correct. You can change the date using the Date button. You can select credit note using any of these methods. Click on the side arrow of the right button F6 Receipt. From the submenu select Credit Note. Or press the button F10, Other Vouchers and select Credit Note. Or simply use the keys Alt and F6. You may change the mode of entry by clicking on the side button Change View and select Item Invoice for easier entry. Press the button Configure and ensure that the following options are set. These options are saved to the configuration file tallycfg.tsf in your Tally folder for subsequent use. Return to the main voucher entry screen by accepting the configuration screen. Select the party account name and press Enter. Verify the debtor address details. You may accept this window using Ctrl and A. You may create a new ledger for sales returns using Alt+C or select Create. Group this under the Sales Accounts group to get a net sales value. Ensure that the option inventory values are affected and cost centers are applicable are enabled as required. Select the salesman under the cost center/classes. In the name of the item field select the item being returned. Enter any description required to state the reasons for returning the item. Select the location from which the item is being returned from and enter the quantity being returned. Complete the allocation by leaving the location field blank to come back to the main screen. Press Enter and move to the next line and enter the next item. To end the lists, leave the name of item and the additional entries as blank or select End of List. From the Total Amount field, use Enter key to get into the Billwise Details screen. Avoid using the option On Account, which is used as a suspense or as a temporary measure until references are available. Please note that the On Account entries will not be included in the Aging Analysis report. Select Against Reference for the type of reference as the credit note is against the sales invoice. From the Pending Bills list select the sales invoice from which the payable amount needs to be reduced. In case the sales invoice has been paid then it will not be listed, in which case you may select New Reference and enter the invoice number. Tally will warn you that the reference exists which confirms that you are entering the credit note against a valid invoice number. To complete and exit the Billwise Details use Enter key. Enter any narration required and press Enter. Accept to save the new credit note. Altering credit notes. You may use multiple methods to alter the credit notes. In the voucher entry screen, simply press the Page Up key to go back to the previously entered voucher. Alternatively, you may select Day Book from the main gateway of Tally. The Day Book will show all the vouchers entered as of the current date. Use the button F2 to change the date or Alt and F2 to change the period of the report. Press Enter on the voucher you want to alter. To print the credit note, use the Ctrl and P or click on the top button Print and select Current. Use the Configure button, click on Show More. To print the invoice details against which the credit note has been issued, enable the option Show Billwise Details. If you want to print the credit note with the company logo, then set the Show Company Logo as Yes and select the logo file in the image path. Please note that only JPEG or BMP files are supported. The recommended size is 96 pixels in width and 80 pixels in height. Scroll down and set the height and width of both the normal and simple formats to 0 so that it will automatically fit to the paper size that you select. Use the Escape key to come back to the print screen. You may use the Preview button to view the voucher. You can also print the credit note using the simple format using the Configure option. Use Simple Invoice Format, set it to Yes, use Escape to come back and preview the format. Before printing, select your printer using the button Printer. The printer properties is shown where you can select the paper size and orientation. Please note that you may set these printer properties directly in Windows so that they are saved for future use. If you want to print the credit notes after you save it automatically, then alter the voucher type using the Go To button, select Alter Master and choose Voucher Type and select the credit note. Set the option Print Voucher after saving to Yes. You may use a different title to be printed. Accept the changes and use the Escape key to come back to the voucher. To verify the credit note entered, you can use the Change Mode button using Ctrl and H and select as Voucher. You will be able to view the voucher with debits and credits and verify that the total debit amount is equal to the total credit amount.